For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
The next part of this verse, John 3:16, says, "For God so loved the world." And this love is an indescribable love. God is love, and love gives. We understand this to some extent in the human realm. A wife gives herself to her husband and gives her life to the raising of her children. A husband gives his life to provide and protect his wife and family. One enlists into military service with a willingness to give their life for their country. We quite often, out of love, give gifts and devotion to those we love. But the amazing thing about God's love is that he loves even his enemies. He loves you and me. He gives his very own Son out of love for us. While we were still lost, still separated from him by our own sin. Romans 5 verses 6 and 8 says this, "For while we were still helpless, at the right time Christ died for the ungodly. For one will hardly die for a righteous man, though perhaps for the good man someone would dare even to die. But God demonstrates his love towards us in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us." Amy Carmichael, the great missionary to India, said, "You can give without loving, but you cannot love without giving." And God's love is a giving love. It is an unconditional love based not on who we are, but on who he is. It is a love that never changes and never diminishes. It is a love that can be trusted and embraced with our whole heart. This is indescribable love, that a holy and righteous God would be willing to send his only Son to die for sinful man. Thanks be to God for his indescribable love. 1 John 3:16 speaks of this indescribable love. Speaking of Jesus, it says, "We know love by this, that he laid down his life for us." I encourage you to embrace this gift with all of your heart.